Okay, attempting to balance the pop filter.
Here we are.
Okay.
So, because we're definite professionals, we already recorded the intro to this, but we forgot to say our names. We've got to introduce ourselves. I'm Cameron.
I'm Josh.
And this is the Uncultured Podcast.
Sick. It's take two, but now it's on the right sample rate.
Yes, I know what that means.
Because apparently it was my fault.
I mean, no, come on. We talked about this before. You did set it.
Well, look, like I said, if I said it, I don't know why, because it was wrong.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Either way, we're both agreed it's your fault.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
I mean, okay, let's get into the thing.
Welcome to Uncultured, the podcast about me having seen nothing ever in my life.
And other people having seen some of those things that he hasn't seen. Maybe.
Most people.
Yeah, the things that would make you cry a little. Like, every single time you ask a person, have you seen Star Wars? And they're like...
I have seen that.
Oh, well...
This is a good start for the
fuck,
podcast,
man?
Isn't it? Yeah. I wasn't allowed to see it until I was 12 because my parents are like, "You're going to be really frightened."
Yeah.
And you know, it's whatever. I'm cool.
It's the bantha dung. That's the scary part.
It is. No, actually.
And the abandonment issues.
No. All right. I'm not sure so much abandonment.
Just like, I promise I'll never leave you and turn into a Sith. And you're like, I don't believe you.
I'm not sure so much abandonment issues, but I did actually once have a nightmare pretty quickly afterwards that I was in a McDonald's drive-thru and I got killed by Darth Vader.
Oh shit! What?
Why the McDonald's drive-thru? I don't know. Maybe I was hungry and scared. It's a unique combination.
I love the combination of killed by Darth Vader in the McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh, look, maybe it was just a metaphor. What I was actually afraid of was a Big Mac.
Yeah, maybe.
Or the
I
automotive industry.
I think there are some similarities in there with, whenever you do try to make your order, you're trying to understand the motherfucker. It's not so much you're hearing breathing. It's just, you're like, what?
I find your lack of fries disturbing.
Bring a balance to this meal by upsizing. Oh, man. Okay, so getting back to... the cultured part of the Uncultured Podcast. Why is there a reason you haven't seen a lot of movies?
All right, so our family was very good at not spending money where we didn't have to, right? So it's
sure.
Why would we go out and see this movie when we have Harry Potter? You haven't seen Harry Potter in like 2 weeks, have you?
Okay, let me preface this. Harry Potter is the only movies I had on my laptop for the longest time were all of the Harry Potter movies.
And of course, we're talking about really, you bought these are off iTunes. No one's pirated anything.
No, we didn't pirate a damn thing.
No, never in my life.
Australia is not full of pirates. We swear to God.
Statistics say otherwise, but, that's cool.
Well, the statistics are run by pirates. Anyway, you just kind of like watched a lot of the stuff that you already had and it happened to be the same stuff?
Sure,
or...
I mean, yeah, stuff would be on TV, you'd watch it, you'd put up with the 3 hours of ads in between the 2 hours of movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like thinking back to the last time you watched a television movie and there's also probably the saddest time. You're just like, ugh! When you get to the climax of the film and they know they've got you. They know they've hooked you real good and then the ads just start increasing till at that point you're basically watching what the ratio was at the beginning of ads to movie. Now it's the same ratio but in movies to ads.
I've never considered that. I'm not actually sure if that happens. Do you
think?
No,
seriously. As the movies progress towards the end, you're just like, they know the viewer's not going to cut their losses and be like, I want to know what happens to, the so-and-so treasure, so I'm gotta keep watching. Because when they've hooked you, you want to watch that, and even if you've already seen it. I suppose, it's just those later moments in your life, you're like, fuck, that really wasn't worth it. Was not worth the 3 hours of my life of additional ads.
But yeah, you're there at midnight and you're like, look, I've committed. I've got work early tomorrow, but I've been here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
There's got to be like half an hour left.
Oh, yeah. But then really they stretch that out to 1. And then they're like, and now the late movie. And you're like, fuck, I like this one too. Actually, I feel like there is something special about watching like a TV movie. It's that one night you're like not going out or you haven't got anything planned and you sit down and you're like, I'm flicking through some television here. I mean, I don't think this really happens anymore since the advent of like Netflix. There's like now those people are the unicorns. They're just like, what do you like to do for fun? They're like, I just like watch TV. And you're like, yeah, I like Netflix too. And they're like, oh no, I don't have Netflix. And you're like, what?
That kind of that kind of segues nicely, the whole TV movie things, into another movie I haven't seen. Die Hard, right?
The boy who ate Netflix.
Coming to cinemas near you. Yeah, but there was the FAKA Mr. Falcon bit, right?
Yeah.
That's everything I know about... Hold on. Bruce Willis? I think maybe I have seen this one. There was a toy
Oh
factory,
my
right?
God.
Hold on. I know I've seen... Oh, I've seen two of them. Okay. So one of them, he is at an airport. That's the second one, right? Hold on. That's the second one?
Continue.
He has guns and, like, he shoots some people.
I think you just described the plot of Modern Warfare 2 or something. That's a different podcast.
Hold on. He has
Cameron.
guns describes basically every, every Call of Duty
Generic
game.
action film. He has guns. He will do things with those guns, and it will shock you. Or it's a clickbait article. I don't know.
Die Hard 2. Airport. Guns. Die Hard 1. There's like a toy factory, right? Not a factory, like a headquarters. The Naka... I sound really, like...
Really racist? I wasn't going to say it, but...
Those are actual sounds from the Japanese language. Just the fact that they don't make any sense is kind of not racist, it's just ignorance.
Oh, shit, no, you turn this back on me. Not again.
Thanks, Josh.
But no, it is. And it's,
but the Mr. Falcon thing is they changed that from the movie version, which was Motherfucker, right?
Mm.
And then eventually a guy came in that was actually called Mr. Falcon, like an evil guy, and they didn't reference it, is what I understand.
Yeah. Weird, very weird.
So, movie of today.
Okay, well, yeah, what are we watching? It's Alien, right?
Yes.
The original Alien. Actually, the one difference about the one that we will be watching is that it's actually the director's cut. So it's sort of like we are throwing you in the deep end a little bit.
Let me see if I can... Is it Ridley Scott?
Yeah.
Yay!
You win.
That's that's everything.
That's it. I mean, you've effectively seen the movie. We can just cut it right now.
That's it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed it.
He feels more cultured now.
Subscribe, make me feel better about myself.
Give money to my Patreon.
No, please, no.
But give money to mine. No, I don't have one.
Get on it.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching the original Alien. I think it came out in 1979. Sick.
Okay. Is that when the original came out or the director's cut?
I believe it's the original. Yeah, that's when it did come out.
Okay.
I mean, we could quickly just we're at a computer. I mean, we're not at a computer. We're in a soundstage.
I figure all zero of our fans will come ring in and complain if you get this wrong.
They will write in for sure. So yeah, it's 1979. British American science fiction horror film.
Oh, this is too much. Let's see if I know any of the stuff on here.
Okay. I'm going to tilt the screen away.
All right.
I mean, a lot of this is very specific information. So it'll be like, who wrote the screenplay? And you'll be like, fuck me. No.
Let's see if I know which soundstage this was filmed on.
Oh.
No, I have no idea.
Okay, yeah. I don't think it was a soundstage.
Here's what I do know about Alien, right? Alien was a character in Mortal Kombat 10. He came in. There was Predator. There was Alien. Predator's clearly a better character. What else do I know?
Okay.
Aliens, Colonial Marines. Bad game. Everyone hates it.
Yep.
No, hold on. You were going to say something?
I was going to say, that reminds me with games and aliens and stuff. Okay, so I remember when obviously me not being around when this movie came out, I was like, I don't have that memory of I watched it when I was a kid, but I remember seeing pieces of it when I was a kid and being pretty freaked out, but I had been around it enough when it had, turned up on TV. I think we owned it. It was one of the DVDs that came with the 10 free DVDs we got when we bought a very early DVD player. So that was exciting, but it was one of those films that I didn't gravitate to, but I was just kind of yeah, I know what this is about. But I remember playing the game Alien versus Predator with my friend Sam, and that was always fun because it was kind of it let you play through as an alien or as a predator. But I mean, that's a whole other franchise.
Yeah,
really.
Predator's still a movie I haven't seen. Let's just get that out there.
Oh, that's
I haven't seen Predator.
Okay, we'll add that to the list.
Hold on. Schwarzenegger shoots a gun and he yells, "Get to the chopper." That's it, right? That's the movie.
Yeah. And there's some clicking.
All right, so I know way more about Predator than I do about Alien. All of my knowledge from Alien comes from, those articles you click on and it's you won't believe these 20 things they did on the set of this movie.
Yeah.
And so it's there's a scene where a head comes out of someone's chest and they didn't tell anyone, and that's what I know.
Oh, right. That's a pretty good tip. Can you imagine being the person working there and just freaking the shit out?
Well, I assume I'll see it.
Yeah.
I'll see that.
I mean, you
myself.
won't see behind the scenes
I think they would have told the camera guy, right? Or he'd jump and the camera would go, whoo!
Well, I don't know. He'd be that one where he probably pooped but contained his upper body enough to hold the camera.
Because they only hire professionals on the shoot.
Of course.
Speaking of DVD players, actually, this backs up my earlier point. When you say your family bought a DVD player, so
this was very early on. Why would you catch me on that? You're like, there's something wrong there.
no, it's just a story I want to go back on. Our first DVD player, my parents sat through like a day-long seminar on buying investment property where you got a free DVD player.
Oh my god.
And that's where our first DVD player came from.
There's something special to be said in the no such thing as a free lunch or a DVD player.
Oh, look, I didn't go, so it was free to me.
Yeah. But you hear about it, and then they effectively, your parents sit you there for the 3 hours. They sat through the thing, and they're like, and that's what it was like. And you're like, where's my free DVD player? And they're like, you live here rent free, get out. That's at least my parents did. I don't know. So another cool thing about Alien is the design and sort of aesthetic look of the alien actually came from the artist H.R. Geiger. He's responsible for a lot of really spooky kind of artwork that really found its home sort of in the world of Alien, which was really cool. And you see it as it progresses, like, you know, the iconic shapes of the alien, and there's a lot of like scary dreamscape kind of stuff. And I feel like that really sets the tone for the alien and the movie.
Something else has just occurred to me. I think the main character's name is Ripley.
I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
All right. Let's just assume for a second that I'm right. And
Okay.
that the main character's name is Ripley. That is so lazy. Ridley took his own name, changed one letter. It's not even properly changed. It's rotated 180 degrees to the left, right? He's rotated the D, and he's like, it's good enough. We'll stick with that. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Well, I mean, her name's Eleanor Ripley, but because she's, a hard woman among men, she's just known by her last name, because Eleanor would just be too threatening.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I think maybe...
Oh, shit, dude, I got her name wrong. It's Ellen. Ellen.
You know what else has occurred to me? I don't think we said our names at the start.
We did. I've said your name before in the... Shit, stop dicking with the pop filter, man.
It was fine until you decided to scream into the
Okay,
thing.
look, I'm not going to lie. This is a bastardized pop filter. It is an embroidery hoop, but that's ingenuity. Yeah, we're going to cut to the film. It's going to be good. Cameron's going to learn himself today.
Oh, it remains to be seen if it's good or not, but I'll watch it.
You're like, I will suffer for my art.
Da 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 da.
Snack of the week.
Yeah. Okay, so before we start on the movie for today, we got to go through the drink and the snack of the week.
Yeah, we thought it'd be a cool thing to do with each film.
And so this week is my week choosing. I went out to the shops. Josh has got his eyes closed. He's gonna find
they're
out.
not closed yet. I think we should preface that.
Don't ruin the magic. The people at home don't know. Okay.
Okay. My eyes have been closed this whole time. My butthole clenched in anticipation.
The sheep will believe anything. All right.
I'd like to point out that I'm a little worried because I gave Cameron a really bizarre, like, what would you call it?
Direction. I said,
he's like,
pick a category, I'll pick a brand. And he said Moorish.
I said, oh yeah, get something Moorish. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get like a stewed rat or something from the Moors.
See, you're about to find out.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
For real this time,
is this
though.
like a drink or is it a...
First up, we got the snack.
Okay, the snack.
But I'm going to pour the drink first so that you're able to wash it down pretty quickly.
Oh, fuck.
No. Just in case, alright? This is great audio for the people listening. Alright, I'm pouring the drink.
You guys like drink ASMR?
Authentic Foley right there. You can use that.
That'd to be a sound effect. Foley is human sounds.
Shut up.
Fuck you. Oh, I know the smell of this.
No, you don't. Shut up. Don't ruin it.
I think I do.
Okay. So, we have the packets opening. I'm just going to get you to put your hand up.
Oh, God.
You don't get... No.
I can't.
You don't get time to prep.
Okay.
You're not Batman. Alright, put your hand out. Put the food in your hand.
Okay, my fucking hand
Put the
is
food
out.
in your mouth. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
It tastes like some kind of cheap, like, cheesel? No, not a cheesel per se. Like a cheap twisty.
Like a cheap twisty.
Yeah.
Close. So here is
Should I open my eyes?
No.
Okay.
You got the drink. All right, so you're going to need to put a hand out, ready to get a cup. There we go.
God, like, where's the drink?
You'll figure it out.
I missed my mouth for those playing at home. Oh, yeah. So there's lemon bitters.
Hey.
That's with the smell. I was like, I smell like...
1 out of 2. Okay, you can open your eyes. So what we have here, the snack of the week.
I basically got that right.
Hold on. Twisty's Pizza.
That's a cheap Twisty because everyone knows the only real Twisty is the cheese flavor.
Is it a cheap Twisty? Because if you look at this, people at home can't look at this, but this is the 270 gram bag. When he said moreish, I decided to disregard anything else.
And you just went with literal.
Yeah, I went on more.
Yeah.
So look, it says party bag.
Yeah.
It's big. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's pretty solid.
Okay. And so, for those playing at home, that is our snack of the week. Twisty's Pizza. Our drink of the week. Schweppes Lemon Bitters.
Sponsored by, but not really.
No one's paying us. If you want to pay us, we will shill.
We will shill. Okay, here's your drink. Let's get this movie under the way and we'll settle in.
Let's get it going.
All right. Woo!
So that was Alien. Shouts out to Ridley Scott. No shouts out to Twisty's Pizza. Never again.
But definitely shout out to Schweppes Lemon Bitters.
Holding it down for the team.
That shit is tasty. So, yeah, I mean, credits rolled. It happened. We watched the thing. We sat through it. I fell asleep
Yes.
for like 4 minutes.
Due to the quality of that 4 minutes. Not because you're tired.
Well, I feel like it'd be safer to blame the being tired.
No. The quality dipped, you're out, and then pick back up straight away.
And I was like, yeah, they're gonna blow the ship up.
Yeah.
It was good, though. Yeah, what did you think?
I enjoyed it. These guys are idiots, though.
I feel like with any sort of horror thing, and I say horror because just reading up on a little bit more of the film's intent, and particularly Ridley Scott's intent, is that apparently when they were coming up with, in their pre-production kind of thing, like, how are we going to make this film? Like, what sort of angle are we going to go with? He really wanted to stick away from not being like a sci-fi fantasy thing, and wanted to emphasize the horror elements of it. Specifically, I think there was one quote, he said he wanted it to be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre of sci-fi, which is kind of cool. Which fits in perfectly with people being idiots. Because aren't people just the biggest idiots in horror films?
Sure. The main point I take away from this is alien, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is he an alien? It's his planet. Aren't the humans the aliens?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It came from a ship, so... like a crashed ship. So you got to keep in mind...
Okay, so he's the alien. So they're both aliens. Everyone's an alien.
Everyone's an alien. You're getting an alien, and I'm getting an alien.
Sorry, let's just start at the start.
Okay, yeah. So the ship do we assume the people listening have seen the film?
Maybe not. Let's just try with this.
Okay.
So there's a ship. People are asleep on it. They get up. There's this cat running around. Where was the cat? How is the cat not dead?
That is a good point, actually. We're just assuming this is a super old cat.
This cat's dead.
But I think the thing is that it was in the cryo sleep pods.
It had its own sleep pod?
No, it was just with someone. And they took it in turns, presumably. They were like, no, I don't want to sleep with the cat.
You draw the short straw.
1,000 years, cat sleep. And just hope that you didn't how some people develop allergies, like, over time. They're just like, well, you've been in there technically 1,000 years. You've definitely got cat allergies now.
You're allergic to cats. You're allergic to everything.
Yeah. Gluten.
Yeah, gluten intolerant, lactose intolerant, no chocolate.
Nothing. Dairy's out, fucking onions out.
Do not draw that short straw. Alright, so these people get up, there's some sort of signal, they go, 12 seconds delay.
It's a distress
definitely
signal.
an SOS.
Yeah.
Let's not check anything, it's cool.
I think the thing is they said that it was a message repeated every 12 seconds. So it was like whatever that message was, they were trying to, like, their ship computer mother was trying to decipher that.
But no one thinks to wait and check. Like, if someone's calling me at my house every 12 seconds, I'm not exactly...
You're just like, fuck, get out of here! Don't call here anymore!
At a certain point, it's, I want nothing to do with you, go away.
Yeah. I definitely think that's... there was a few bits in there that they sort of hid behind... Like, they made it work by just quoting their, like, well, the star regulations state, like, and just kind of making that, I don't want to say like their Deus Ex Machina, but a bit like their Deus Ex Machina. They're just like, yeah, that doesn't really make sense. We should probably wait. And they were like, well, if you check under paragraph 12, subsection B, appendix I of the Interstellar Travel Act, you have a responsibility, you know, like, and they kind of hit under that, I think.
So the first guy, they roll out there. They take no weapons.
Yeah, that's the thing. They mentioned they were like, get the weapons ready, but then they didn't take weapons.
So,
because it's been a while since I've seen Alien, and watching it, I was like, yeah, like, I remember it. And then when you rewatch a film, you're like, I don't remember this. Like, not unless you really, really, really remember it.
So they're out. There's this danger. They know there's an SOS, right?
Well, there's a possible danger. And if
they didn't think there was a danger, they wouldn't be going to help someone, right?
Well, yeah.
So there's danger.
Well, they're just like, oh, we ran out of fuel. Sorry.
No weapons. Roll out there.
Yeah.
They say, this looks like an egg.
Falls
down.
The thing, it was kind of weird. There was an odd cutting there where they were basically like, yeah, there's a hole in the ground. We're going to lower one of ours into it. And that's how he gets into the whole, I suppose you could call it the cargo hold of this ship. And it was just full of eggs, yeah.
Sure. He looks at it. There's something moving. The top opens. He goes, oh, let's stick my face here.
Yeah. Want to have a good sticky bit.
Smacked. He has that coming.
He gets smacked.
He gets glassed, mate.
Yeah. No, that's always a fun time, I think. When that like level of cringe when you're like, don't do the thing you just did. God damn it.
Surely you look around for like an alien stick or something you can poke it with.
Yeah, or something. To be honest, I feel like, particularly in the Alien franchise, like, when you look at all of the times that sort of event happens, it's usually someone new and they're like, oh, what's this? And they're like meant to be that super curious scientist. But I feel like those are the kinds of people who, in real life, theoretically, hopefully, would be like, yeah, and I'm not going near that. Fuck that. I'm going to observe from a distance until I see something happen. But it's, you know, like when you look at Prometheus, right, which is meant to be sort of prequel-ish to all of this. But, yeah, sort of well, in the same universe at the very least.
Okay.
Similar dealy. The guy's like, oh, sick, I'm going to get up in this. I'm going to be the first scientist to touch a thing. Dead. Gets dead. Real quick.
Only this guy's not dead yet.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean...
they take him back to the ship. They're like, let me in. And Ridley says, no. No, you're not coming in.
Did you think that was a good idea?
Sure, leave him out there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think during the film you were just like, I should have fucking left that guy.
They should have.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always, I swear to God, it's always the android who fucks him up. Like, Ash.
Ash, yes.
Yeah, I'm referencing the other film. The next one.
Spoilers, fuck, alright.
No. Yeah, so it's always the synthetic that has some ulterior motive.
Look, I'm just saying, alright. If you get attacked by an alien, goes through your head, I'm leaving you there.
Oh, right? Yeah.
You're dead.
It's kind of like whatever everyone now, I feel everyone has that zombie conversation with their friends. They're just like, yeah, so we're gonna, like, if you get bit, man, like, I'm straight up killing you.
Shallow grave.
Not even a grave.
I'm not sticking around to dig it.
Yeah, just leaving it there and being like, someone will come get you.
Maybe,
good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come get you to eat you. Shallow grave in that you will be pooped out.
So...
Do zombies poop?
I don't think I need to know.
We're getting off topic.
They get let in.
Yep.
He goes to medical bay. They check him out. They go, "Oh, this thing's not great, is it?"
Yeah, this thing isn't the best.
Yeah,
I just can you imagine being like the observing like med officer and being like, "This is not a good thing."
I've seen better. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's doing amazing.
And so suddenly, it jumps out of his chest. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually.
Sure, but like the rest is filler, right? They go, "Oh, this thing's pretty like, it's got acid blood."
Yeah.
Well, what else happens?
What did you think of the acid blood? 'Cause, I mean, is that a thing you knew before?
No.
Really?
No.
Shit. When you were like acid blood? Were you like sick, or were you just like, this does not bode well for them?
They tried to cut one of the legs off, and it started eating through the hull, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." That's an interesting thing.
Yeah, it was cool. I always liked the whole acid blood thing was pretty neat. Like, not even just for its time. It was just kind of cool.
So then the thing comes out of his chest.
Yeah.
And from then on in, people just start dying.
That's right. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. I mean, it's the traditional, like, in a confined space, they're trying to play with, that claustrophobia, I guess. It was cool.
The first kill from the, like, alien once it grows in front of the cat.
Once it's the adult, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing, yeah,
That cat does not care at all.
The cat's just like, I'm afraid, but also not.
I think he was sitting there like,
oh shit, no, actually.
This is what you get for not feeding me, alright?
For 1,000 years in the cat bed.
And you fed me nothing.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's so my understanding is from a sort of different universe, I guess, but the idea that it went, the face hugger had to get on a face, basically, right? From there, it's egg in the chest, then the chest burster comes out, it's a little slug, and then from there, the little slug's got to eat some stuff, got to eat a bunch of things to get nice and strong, but it didn't do it in this one.
Are these the real names for those things?
Yeah.
Face hugger, chest burster.
Yeah.
This is such lazy naming.
Oh, okay. Let's quickly get on the blower, and by blower I mean internet. I can't just type in alien names. I'm just going to see what I can do.
So you're going to get on the internet?
I'm going to get on the internet, and we're going to try and find
the
some
word
names.
shower.
The word shower.
Yeah.
There
is no chance you're finding this.
Shut up. I'm pretty sure that's what they were called. Oh yeah, this is a really cool thing. So the dude who actually played the alien, the adult alien, was like a really, really thin Ethiopian dude. Like real tall.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like him wear a really tight suit and a head and stuff. And there's like, I think for a long time now, but it's really cool coming along and seeing the footage of him like doing that first take of walking through creepily and like, kind of stilted body language and whatnot, but then taking the head off and being like, yeah, how was that? Yeah, it's a latex costume. He was 6'10". His name was Balaji Badejo.
Okay, cool.
Face huggers, chest bursters.
I'll buy that for now.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so it doesn't touch the cat. It doesn't care about the cat. Whatever. Cat's cool. Rolls off, right? This guy goes in the vent with a flamethrower.
Yeah, he's in the vent with a flamethrower.
He gets attacked by the alien with a combination of hugs and like spirit.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Yeah, this is the fun. This is
it's spirit fingers or what? Jazz hands.
Yeah, you forget about how they reveal. Like having seen it and being like, yeah, I know what the alien looks like. I know how it comes in. It's pretty spooky. And then you rewatch it and you go, wow, jazz hands. That's how they did their first reveal. And even at the very end.
That was the second reveal, but it was the first, like, full body, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, not so much full body, but it was the first, like, I'm going to kill you.
I really hope someone's edited in, like, a top hat and a cane to that scene. Where
or is it just like, putting on the Ritz? Is that...
Alien sings your favorite jazz classic.
Oh, man.
And then, so, after that, right? After the jazz hands.
Yeah.
Everyone just dies. There are 3 people left. Oh, 4 people left.
Yeah.
One of them's a robot.
Uh-huh.
The computer's like, oh, just screw all the humans. Get the alien. We're good.
Yeah.
Ripley finds out, not happy.
She's just like, not cool. Yeah, well, I mean...
Guy, what's this? Yeah.
What's this? Actually, getting back to the sort of holistic view of the film, overall, how was it, and what was your favourite bit, or was there any favourite bits?
I enjoyed it. I was just confused by bits of it.
Yeah, I feel like that's like old film.
I think
itis.
The start was clearly... Some of those shots lingered too long. They were really happy with the fact that the ship kind of looked like it was landing on something. And they're like, we'll ride this out for 2 minutes straight. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, this is the thing I got to mention is... so the version of the film that I have is the director's cut. And that's probably a mistake for showing to someone who hasn't seen the film before, because, well, sometimes the director's cuts can get a bit excessive, and I think that's why they're director's cuts and not theatrical release versions. So I think in future we'll probably avoid finding director's cuts for you to watch. But that could I found myself, when you watch like a film as a director's cut and you watch it and you're like, oh man, that went really long, or like, I remember that happening differently. That's usually like the case, like it's a director's cut or some other cut.
And I guess everyone at home should be glad they're not getting the director's cut of this podcast, because I'm sure there are 20 minutes of garbage I've edited out.
We can only hope. Yeah, what was the bit you hated the most in that film? Because I know that, I mean, there's...
let's follow sequentially, because we're almost getting there.
Okay.
So there's...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got to go back to the walkthrough. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
So this android attacks everyone. He gets wrecked real quick.
He just really abruptly goes from like, now you know my secret, I'm gonna kill everyone. Like,
but he doesn't really try, right? He tries to kill Ridley with a newspaper.
He kills her with like a nudie mag. He just slowly wraps up a nudie mag. I want to know whose bunk that was.
But he tries to force it down her mouth, whereas like the other guy comes and attacks. He just starts like crushing his chest. Why not like?
No, he went in for a mad purple nurple. He was just like titty.
What, you think they've assumed? Oh, lethal option. Let's go for the nipple
of the bulky engineer. Let's go for him.
So they hit him pretty quick. He's dead.
Yeah, he just fire extinguished him to death.
And they go, oh, how do we kill it? And the robot goes, nah, good luck.
Is that what he said?
You can't. He's invincible. Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
He's as powerful as he is aggressive.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's like the perfect specimen. Fuck.
And everyone's like, oh, you admire it, don't you?
Yeah.
No, he's a robot. Like, what? Did they program him to do that?
Oh, they programmed him to be a piece of shit.
Alright, so maybe he does.
Yeah. And again, like, touching on the Prometheus thing as well, the synthetic in that is, like, probably the best mix of being a tremendous piece of shit and being a nice, like, thing. Personality? I don't know. Whereas, like, maybe that's to show the... Yeah, I don't know. They're working on it. He's got the bad schematics, man.
And then, the other two die pretty quick. She grabs the cat. She flees onto the escape pod with the cat because she's trying to blow the ship up.
Yep.
What the hell kind of ship has a self-destruct thing in it?
Well, I think it wasn't so... It was turning off the cooling to the, like, nuclear power source.
Sure, but there's a countdown voice that says, oh, you can cancel this within the next 5 minutes. And
within the next 5 minutes. No worries, bro. Next 5 minutes, she'll be right. But then, yeah, she gets to it, and it's no good.
So she gets onto the, escape pod, flies off just in time, ship explodes behind her.
Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
That was a bit excessive.
Expensive CG. Look, you gotta.
Yeah, just like, man, we gotta milk this effect a little bit. We paid our good money. I want my good money's worth. And though it did remind me, saying you when it happened, reminded me a lot of the Dragon Ball Z effect. So that's a big Josh tick of approval. Gotta love me some Dragon Ball Z.
And then, alright, so on this escape pod, she's like, oh, I got you. She's rolling off, ready to get in her little life support pod. And the alien's just hanging out, just on the wall, just chilling.
Oh no, I think the funniest... Okay, so like, to set the scene there, I think it was like, wounded. But I can't...
How? From what?
Yeah, I don't know. But it is bizarre that it's just kind of hanging... He's just hanging out.
And he just stands there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Are you talking about when he's in the pod? The alien is in the pod?
She's trying to get clothes, right? She's trying to get clothes on. And he's just lying there being like, what's up?
Yeah. No, that was weird. That was definitely weird. I love it when the reveal that the alien is still there. It's like a handshake being extended forth from like under the technical instrument panel or
Maybe
whatever.
he just wants to swap business cards.
Yeah. He's like, let's do business! They just set up our connections.
From there on,
I'll sell
she
my
presses
acid
buttons.
Blood. Yeah, she's like, boop, 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 boop.
He gets cold.
Well, do you know what she was singing?
It's Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Star or something?
Yeah, it was like she was saying Lucky Star, or like, I'm the lucky star. It was kind of creepy. Like, if you slowed that down and took away the context of maybe being killed by an alien monster, kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And
but it was good.
She airlocks him, he flies out.
Yep.
Grapple guns him.
Yeah, it was like... Yeah, the grapple gunning seemed a bit excessive. I think it's because he was, like, holding on to the frame of the airlock. Was holding onto the airlock frame. It's just like, well, that's not going to work. And effectively uses the grapple gun as, like a deer shot. Just like... Ugh!
Yeah, but then he's gonna stay attached to the gun, and she wasn't throwing the gun out properly.
Well, it just hit him. I thought.
Here's a better idea. Throw the cat. He's clearly not going to attack the cat.
Yeah.
He's proven this, right?
He's just like, enjoy your next 1,000 years of sniffles.
Yeah, make the alien the perfect specimen, allergic to cats.
That'll work really well. We could make billions, Cameron.
I did really enjoy the movie, though, despite all the little nitpicks.
Yeah, it's good when you watch. You're like, I feel like my time was effectively used watching that film.
I can see where, because I really enjoyed a game series called Dead Space, and I can see where it's really pulled some stuff from this. And I think something called
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, not Nightmare on Elm Street. There's Zero Horizon. No, that's
0 Point Horizon. Are you talking about a game?
Event Horizon, maybe?
Event Horizon is a movie, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a movie. Anyway, there is a space movie.
Yeah. I feel like I mean, there are so many great sci-fi films that really, you know, they're like the rocks in the genre kind of thing that, you know, further films grew on, or a lot of companies and the studios and stuff would have looked at and been like, that went really well. People really like that one. We want more content like that. And it's really cool. I feel like Alien was was a lot of people's first jump into that area, because they were like, I don't really like nerdy sci-fi films, but they'll watch a horror, you know. So, and maybe it kind of like helped draw more people into that, you know, experiencing that type of film, which is always good. You know, it's good getting people open. I mean, that's sort of, well, not quite the whole point of this thing. It's this podcast, but, you know, getting you seeing the things that people, you know, clown you for not watching.
That's it. I've heard that Alien 2 is good, Alien 1 is good, and I've been told to skip all the rest. I've been told to dodge everything from there on in.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you kind of, I mean, they can get really long, but I've got, you know, we got time.
You got faith.
We got time. We got faith. We got a lot of, we're George Michael. Gotta have faith. It's maybe dark, because, you know, he's dead.
I mean, a lot of people are dead.
Like
everyone
the people,
in the movie.
Yeah, everyone in that movie's dead. Jonesy's probably dead in another 1,000 years.
No, Jonesy's still giving everyone allergies now. I really hope there are no scientists listening. They'll be like, clearly you guys have no idea how allergies work. This is not, you know.
They just really get up us. They're just like, these guys are idiots.
Yeah, I'll have to come on the next podcast and say, look, I'm now allergic to emails. No one send me anything.
Yeah, don't send me any either. But no, there's a lot of really cool stuff in there, I think. Just as far as, like, the themes go, the artwork thing, like, that is a long-lasting, like, that's so, like, monster design is such a important aspect of these kinds of films, you know? Like, when you're making the key elements that kind of stick with people.
I think the design works. That little one where it's small after it gets out of its chest, that is hilarious. That is goofy looking. That is not at all threatening.
Yeah, no, that one, it kind of looks like a twisty. Actually, yeah, that looks
Hopefully not a pizza flavored one.
Yeah, maybe just a regular run-of-the-mill cheese.
Or maybe
OG.
it is the pizza flavor one, and that's why it's doing terrible things to people.
Yeah, maybe.
It's bitter that it's not a good flavor.
Yeah, it's better that way.
We are never getting sponsored by Twisties.
No. Oh, but that company's pretty big.
Are they?
Not Twisties, but like parent company, Smiths and...
Alright, you know what? I loved the Twisties, they were great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, monster design is important. The chest burster in Alien is hilarious. I think that's our takeaway from that. Our pop filter just fell off, but that's okay.
Alright, to people listening, what is a pop filter? We've mentioned it 3 times.
Oh, have we? Okay, so a pop filter is a membrane that goes over the microphone that basically lessens plosives and sibilants. Now, plosives and sibilants are the sounds that are apparent in the microphone when you say things with sounds and sounds.
That is the kind of explanation you give when you're padding for time in an essay. Look, it is foam that goes over the microphone, so it sounds better.
They can be metal. Yeah, basically it just it slows down the air coming out of your mouth that would hit the microphone and cause an unpleasant sound. Cameron, now that it's all said and done, you've watched the film, you've become cultured, somewhat. Give us your final closing statement on Alien.
Oh, look, if you're like me and haven't seen Alien, all three of you, maybe give it a go. I enjoyed it. You might too.
Well, there you go.
It's quite possible you won't enjoy it. I definitely, I'm happy I saw it.
That's good. All right, I think we can safely say that the first one is done. What do you think? What do you want to watch next?
I don't know. We'll have to see what we come up with.
Brainstorm some stuff. If you have any cool ideas of things that Cameron should watch, maybe leave us a comment, send us a message.
Or let us know what you think about Alien. How bad did we do?
Yeah, did we really miss the point?
Did we destroy the story? We need to know.
Do you appreciate, Pete's twisties? In which case, probably just...
Stop listening.
Just neck yourself.
No. Just unsubscribe. Unsubscribe is good enough, okay?
But still give money to the Patreon.
We have no Patreon yet.
Yeah, I know.
We need to get on that.
Yeah, also leave us some comments about what snack of the week should be, because we do like snacks. That's all for us this week.
Thanks for listening to the Uncultured Podcast. I'm Cameron.
And this is Josh.
See you next time.
Bye.